this music right now. The reason this music's on is not just so y'all can hear me sing. It's to put you in the thought process of these are the emotions. This is the psychology of trade. I call it the R&B psychology of trading. And these emotions you're gonna feel all of these emotions when you trade. It's a beautiful thing. On a certain day, I know that I can count on you. Take this link, everybody. Share it with 5 of your friends. Take this link, share it with like 5 of your friends. Okay? Take the link. Post on your YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Just post it out. We about to get started. Cause I need somebody who can stand by me. Hope you guys enjoying this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Hope you enjoying it, everybody. Always be right there. Sunny days. Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Share this out with like 5 people. And the reason why I tell people share it out with like 5 people, because when you start to make money trading stock options, you want everyone around you to be making money as well. So you all can go out and just have a great time, right? Nobody's feeling left out by any means. By any means. I'm not asking just for you. So share this out with like 5 people. Share it out with 5 people. Then we're going to jump into it. We got some things to get into, okay? Got some things to get into today. Because I need somebody who will stand by me. In the chat, tell me where you from in the chat. While we waiting, tell me where you from in the chat. Where you coming from in this chat? Talk to me. Tell me where you from in the chat. New York. Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can. Detroit, Atlanta, keep coming. Where y'all from? California, Colorado. Shout out to Dion. Jacksonville, Florida. Cleveland, Fort Worth. I'm a Cowboy fan. Hopefully you are too, JP. Can you stand the rain? Let's go. If you're on Instagram, listen, join into my YouTube channel. Or if you have the link, you can join into my Zoom link. Okay? If you want to join into the Zoom link, just DM me webinar and my link will be sent to you. Okay? DM me webinar. And I need you. And I love you. What's going on, Mr. Willie? How you doing? Columbus. All right. A couple more minutes and we're going to jump right into it. You stand the rain. All right. All right. I'm gonna take y'all off mute one time. Y'all show some love. How's everybody doing? Go ahead and take yourself off mute. How is everyone doing tonight on this Sunday? How you doing? Everybody doing good? Make sure I can hear y'all. 1 second. Now I can hear y'all. How everybody doing?
Hey.
What's going on? Y'all was vibing to the music. Y'all like those vibes? Y'all like those vibes? It took y'all back, right? It took some of y'all back, I bet, right? I love it. Listen, what that was I wasn't just playing it for no reason. Those 4 songs are basically the psychology of trading. Okay, those 4 songs are the psychology of trading. Chris, what is the psychology of trading? I call it the R&B psychology of trading. When you first come into the market, the first thing that you have to understand is you have to introduce yourself to the market. So that's where Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk, come from, right? You have to introduce yourself to the market. You have to say, okay, in that song, in that video, he saw this woman. He was just like, oh, she's so beautiful. I want to introduce myself to her. The same way with the stock market. Right now, you all are on here because you want to introduce yourself into the stock market, right? You say, okay, I hear about this stock market. I'm not sure what it is, but I want to get to know what the stock market is, so I'm going to have to go do X, Y, Z, right? That's Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? And then the second song was Ed Sheeran, Perfect, right? If you go watch the video, Ed Sheeran, Perfect, and listen to that song, he finds this lady and he takes her on one date, their very first date. And from that first date, he falls in love with her. Like she's everything to him, and he falls in love, and she's perfect. When you get into this stock market and you start learning about this stock market, you've already introduced yourself to her. When you take somebody's class or webinar, now you take them out on a date. And in that date, what you're doing is you're finding out that this stock market is perfect for you, and you're so excited, okay? Then you get to stage 3. You get to stage 3, it's new edition. Can you stand the rain? Why is that? Because like a relationship, you have your good days and your bad days. When you first start to meet, everything is just so perfect, all googly moogly and stuff. Then you start getting into arguments, right? Start going through that argument stage where you fuss and fighting, and you have to get through that in a relationship to be able to take it to the next level. So that's why stage 3 of the R&B psychology of trading is new edition. Can you stand the rain? So when it relates to trading stock options, you're going to win some days, lose some days, win some days, lose some days. And you're going to be going through that inconsistency as a trader. Okay, you're gonna be going to inconsistencies as a trader. So what you're gonna do is you have to stand that rain and get through that inconsistency to make sure you get to stage 4. And what is stage 4? Stage 4 is baby face. Every time I close my eyes, I thank the Lord that I got you. You're gonna wake up every single morning, Monday through Friday, excluding holidays, right? You're gonna say, man, I'm so thankful I have this stock market. Every time I close my eyes, I'm thankful I had this stock market. That's what you're going to start to say, because you're going to turn this stock market to your own personal ATM machine. When I say your own personal ATM machine, I mean this. I'm going to wake up in the morning and make $500. I'm going to wake up in the morning and make $1,000. I'm going to wake up in the morning and make $100. I'm going to wake up in the morning and make $50. I'm going to wake up in the morning and make $200, $300, $400. Whatever your goal is, you can wake up in the morning and do it. But you have to go through the process. It's not an easy process. So if you think this is something easy that you're going to do overnight and you're going to wake up in the morning and start making thousands of dollars, this is not for you, and you can just go ahead and exit off the webinar, because it's not for you. And I don't want you to invest your time in anything that is not for you. But if you're someone that say, okay, I understand that in 6 to 12 months, if I put my effort into this, I can change my whole life. I can start waking up every morning, not having to leave my house, not having somebody to buy a product from me or sell a product to somebody, not trying to have to find a distributor, not having to build a website, not having to build funnels, not having to do none of that stuff. You just wake up in the morning, open your laptop, make a couple dollars, get out. If that's the life that you want to do, if that's the life you want to have, that's why we're here right now. So once again, everybody, what I like to do is this. And we ain't even got started yet. I'm on one already. Let's go though. Listen. Everybody, what we always do, I'm going to count to 3. After I count down from 3, I want everybody to come off of mute, and we going to scream, let's go together, okay? We're going to say, let's go after the count of 3, all right? So everybody unmute yourself. I'm going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Why do we do the let's go? Because I want you to wake up. I want you to wake up, because listen, this right here, this stuff is life-changing. I'm going to show you some things today that it's going to, some stuff, if you're brand new to this, it may go over your head a tad bit because this is your first time getting it, seeing it. But what I am going to show you is you're going to see enough to be like, okay, I got to find out more. I got to figure out more. And some people are going to be able to, some people after this particular one, some people will take the opportunity to join the mastermind that's coming up. Some people will, some people won't, right? But what I want you to understand is this. What I'm going to show you today is going to be life-changing. And I want everybody to stay to the end, because at the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of somebody's light bill. Okay? In the chat right now, put LB. LB means light bill. Okay? So I don't know how much your light bill is. If it's more than $200, I'm sorry. Okay? So I'm going to give out $200 at the end of this webinar. Okay? $200 at the end of this webinar to somebody, lucky person, whoever's in here, right? And hopefully it can take care of one of your bills. It can put gas in your car for the week, and put groceries in your house, whatever that may be. Okay, whatever it may be, gonna take care of that. And if you're on Instagram right now, go to my YouTube channel. You can go to my YouTube channel, or you can DM me the word webinar. If you DM me the word webinar, it will send you the link to the actual Zoom. Okay. All right, everybody. So listen, this is what I want to do. I want to get started, jump right into it, because I know you guys, it's Sunday. You got to get ready for work tomorrow. All the stuff you got to do. I understand it's going to be a long week ahead, but hopefully this right here, what you have right now, will allow you to go into the week feeling a little bit more confidence, going to the week feeling eager, going to the week feeling like, okay, I have a way out. Because what I'm going to show you is your way out. Today, I'm going to show you what's your way out, okay? Once again, I'm going to say it. Today, I'm going to show you your way out. Your way out from what, Chris? Your way out from whatever it is you're trying to get out of, right? If you're trying to get out of your current house and get to another house, I'm showing you your way out. If you're trying to get out of a car payment into another car, I'm going to show you your way out. If you're trying to save up for college tuition, your kids' college tuition, I'm going to show you a way out. I'm going to show you a way out of everything. If you're tired of working your full-time job, I'm going to show you a way out, okay? That's one thing I can tell you today. I'm going to show you a way out. All right? Y'all ready? If y'all ready, this is what I want y'all guys to do. Anytime I show you in here that someone made money, I want you to put CYC in the chat. Okay? I want you to put CYC in the chat. Chris, why do you say put CYC in the chat? The reason why I tell you to put CYC in the chat, CYC means close your computer. Anytime someone in our stock option group makes money, we always celebrate them with a CYC. CYC stands for close your computer and go and spend time with your family. Go and take your significant other out on a lunch date, right? CYC means basically go and get your personal time back, okay? So anytime someone does anything amazing in our group, we always tell them CYC. Chris, what's amazing? Is amazing making $1,000? No. Is amazing making $2,000? No. Is amazing making $5,000? No. Amazing is if you make $1. That's amazing. Because if you can make $1, you can make 100. If you can make 100, you can make 1,000. If you can make $1, you make $1,000. Okay? And what I want to start off doing is, I want everybody right now, this very moment, go ahead and flood the chats with CYCs. The reason I want you to flood the chats with CYCs is because of this. You are here. There's basketball games going on right now. I'm sure you can be watching something on TV, whatever you can be doing, but you're here right now. So go ahead and celebrate yourself right now. So put CYCs in the chat right now. Flood the chats with CYCs. There we go. Flood the chats with CYCs. And the reason why we're doing that because I want to celebrate you for being here, because what you're here about to see right now is life-changing. And I'm going to say it again. It's your way out. It's your way out. Okay? So I'm not going to talk your head off because I can go and go and go and go and go because I love this stuff. That's why I can talk about it so much because I love it. All right? I love it with everything in me. Okay? Now, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Let me share my screen. 1 second. There we go. All right. All right, so here we go. All right, everybody. What I'm going to show you today. How to make a full-time income while working part-time hours with trading stock options. Listen, what I'm about to show you is you do not, let me repeat that, you do not have to quit your full-time job. You can do this while working your full-time job. You can do this if you have a full-time job that works you 12-hour days and you don't have no time to look at the stock market. You can still do this. Okay? You can do it. All right. And that's what I want to show you today. Okay. So at the end of it, my goal is to install this belief in you. The goal is to install this one belief in you. And that goal is you can get out. Right. You can get out. I want you to, and I keep saying you can get out because most of us right now on here feel stuck in some type of way. We feel stuck in a way of, okay, I work all these hours. I make good money, right? But I work all these hours. I don't have time for my family. You feel stuck. Okay? You're trying to find how you can buy back your time. Or you might be the individual say, hey, I don't make as much money and I want to make more money. These bills are just on me. I need a way out. Or you can be someone that says, okay, I make decent money. I have enough time on my hands, but I want to invest my money for the future and so I can build my life for the future. And you feel like you're stuck doing the same routine. You can get out. And that's what I want to show you guys today, all right? And like I said, if you stay tuned to the end, I'm paying somebody's light bill, gas bill, whatever the bill it may be, part of your car payment, whatever it is. I'm basically giving out $200 at the end of this webinar. So stay to the end, okay? Stay to the end. Now let me kind of introduce myself to you, all right? Who is Chris Jackson? All right, it's a great question. Who is Chris Jackson? All right? Chris Jackson is a husband, all right? I'm a father of 5. I'm currently a senior vice president at a Fortune 500 company, and I'm a former vice president at Wells Fargo Bank of America. Okay? One thing that I found out was this. I found out that I could make money while working a full-time job. I found out that as a vice president at Wells Fargo, a vice president at Bank of America, and a senior vice president at the current company I'm working at, that I can make money while still doing that job. And what does that allow me to do? It allows me not to have to rely on my full-time income to pay my bills. And that's the most beautiful thing in the world, not having to rely on that full-time job to pay your bills. What does that mean for me when I don't rely on my full-time job to pay my bills? That simply means this. When my paycheck hits the account, I do not know it's there. When my paycheck hits the account, I do not recognize or do not even think about, oh, this is Friday, this is payday. When you get to the point where you realize, hey, I'm not thinking about my paychecks hitting my account, that's when you realize that you have done something and you're in the right place. All praise to the Most High, okay? Okay, and also I have a stock option trading program. In that stock option trading program, my students have collectively made over $500,000 in gains, okay? Over $500,000 in gains, and that number is well above that now, okay? All right? And I want you to be part of it, all right? Or you should want to be a part of it, actually, right? You should want to be a part of it, all right? Some things I've done right in life, okay? I've done a lot of things wrong in life, but I've done some things right. And one of the things I've done right was marrying this beautiful woman right here, okay? Marrying this beautiful woman right here. This is my beautiful wife, okay, named Kristen Gamble Jackson. She currently is, she is an esthetician. She has her own aesthetics business where she focuses on people's skincare, all right? So I was able to retire my wife. She was a full-time teacher at a high school, and she set me down. She's like, I can't do it anymore because these kids bad. Okay? She said, these kids bad, and she didn't want to do it anymore, right? So I was able to retire my wife to where she can just go and open up her own business, and right now we're currently opening up her storefront right now, so we're expanding her business, which is, I'm so proud of her for doing that. So this is one of the things I've done right in life, okay? Let's keep going. Some other things I've done right. These beautiful baby kids right here, right? These are my baby kids, right? So right here, this is my beautiful daughter. That's Rain. She's 15, Rain Jackson. This is my son in the yellow right here. That's Noah Jackson. He's 6 years old. This right here is Asher Jackson. He's 3 years old. And this right here is Sethio Jackson, Seth Jackson. And he's right now 1 year old. His birthday is coming up in April. All right. And my wife right now, we are pregnant. We're expecting our next child in August 1st. July 31st, August 1st, we're expecting our next child. So we're definitely looking forward to that and excited about that as well. Okay. So those are some things I've done right. Now, some additional things I've done right. I love to go to LA. I love California, right? I'm from South Carolina, but I love being in Cali. And we go to the Laker games a lot, right? So anytime I'm traveling, I'm not using my own funds to pay for my flights. I use the funds from trading stock options to pay for all of my flights. It's a beautiful thing once you understand that, listen, all the dreams that you've had that went dormant. So all the dreams you had as a kid that went dormant when you became an adult, all of those dreams, all of those thoughts will come back to a reality once you start trading stock options. When I first started trading stock options, my felt like my life was like this. Boom. I'm inside of a box, right? I'm in a box. And every time I look, all I see is walls. But because the reason why I saw walls, because I wasn't making enough money to be able to afford, right, the lifestyle that I wanted to live, okay? So when I started trading stock options, that box started getting wider and wider and wider to eventually I was able to take my head out of that box and I can see everything. So that's when the trips start coming to LA. The trips when I go here, I want to go there, I want to do this, I want to do all these things, and I can do it now because I have a vehicle that can get the funds for me. I have the vehicle to go into the stock market to go and buy $2,000 worth of flights, or go buy $2,500 worth of Laker tickets, go and buy All-Star Game weekend tickets. All these things that you never thought that you'd be able to do, everything can come to a reality. Oh, my wife want to open up a business. Okay, how much you got? How much I got? Let's put it together. Boom. Okay, I need to go get a couple thousand off the stock market. Let me go work on the stock market, do some things in the stock market, get this thing right. This is a reality. This is how a lot of people live. Okay, some of us just late to the party. Okay, we just late to the party. What that song called? Tardy to the party. We just tardy to the party. But this is the way that you can live your life. That's what I'm going to start showing you today. All right, that's what I'm going to show you today. All right, let's keep going. All right. So a few more things, right? Some things that I did wrong. All right. Things I did wrong. All right. You see that picture right there? That's me at the age of 22 years old. And that car is a 745 BMW I. I was 22 when I bought that car, right? I was 22 when I bought that car. I used to always ride around telling people I'm 22 sitting on 22s. I put some it came with 22-inch rims on it, right? I spent like $30,000 for that car when I was 22 years old. So that's probably about 15 some odd years, 14 years ago, something like that. 14 years, I think like 14 years ago, I had purchased that car. It was the worst thing possible on the man. Now the car, everything was the reality of it was like great. Shoot, I'm in a 745 BMW at 22 years old. I'm the man, right? But at the same time, I was overextended. The payments were too high. I didn't know anything about financial literacy. The maintenance on it was ridiculous, right? So it was just crazy. Eventually, that car became a liability to me, and it was taking more out of my pocket. And it was not valuable to me. It was not an asset at all. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever done a day in my life, right? Okay? That's even dumber than when I lost $62,000 when I first started trading stock options, okay? I lost $62,000 when I first started trading stock options. Chris, how did you lose $62,000 when you first started trading stock options? Simple. Didn't know what I was doing, okay? And I did not want to ask for help, right? Growing up where I grew up, we didn't ask for help, okay? You don't ask people for help growing up how I grew up, right? That's one thing you don't do. You try to figure it out on your own. You try something, it don't work. Now you know that doesn't work. You try something else, and you try something else, and you try something else. And I tried so many things, and it took me down to $62,000 trying to trade stock options on my own. And then I eventually became wiser and asked somebody for help. Life changing, okay? Life changing. I lost 62,000. Everybody in the chat right now, put 62K in the chat. Put 62K in the chat right now, okay? Flood the chat with 62Ks. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, flood the chat right now with 62K, okay? The reason I want you to do 62K because I want you to understand this. I do not want you to lose $62,000 ever in life trading stock options. And you should never lose $62,000 trading stock options because I'm here to teach you how to do it, okay? So that's why I want you to put 62K in the chat, all right? Good stuff. Let's keep going, all right? Let's keep, oh, that's the wrong one. That's for later on. Here we go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, some other things that I've done wrong in life, okay? So I used to throw a lot of parties, right? I was an investor. I used to throw a lot of hip-hop parties, right, in college and then after college. I used to bring artists like Yo Gotti down, Gucci Mane, the singer Miguel, Pastor Troy, Yoda the Great. Back then in like 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I was throwing parties, a lot of parties, right? So we used to bring artists down, like pay $15,000, $20,000 for artists. I remember we brought Yo Gotti down, right? Now, at the time, we were putting $20,000 into the artists, into the venue, and all these things. So we probably had like $30,000 overhead, and we had one night, 4 hours to get that money back. Now think about if it was the rain or it was somebody to have a fight and it break up the whole party, the party shut down, I lose out of my whole investment. But we were doing this because this is one of the ways we knew how to make money, me and my partners, right? So that was some of the dumbest things I was doing because I didn't understand that, Chris, at any moment, the artist cannot show up. It can start raining. It can be fight. Somebody can start fighting. The police can shut the whole thing down. And you lose all your money in one night. Dumb investment, right? Dumb investment, okay? Another thing that I did wrong, taxes. Listen, when you in life and you're trying to play catch up, if you was like me, you had been in a job for 9 years and you got a $6 raise, you start off at $11 and then you ended up with like $17 after 9 years. So you had a $6 raise in 9 years. In between those 9 years, you do a lot of stuff that can mess you up, right? One thing that messed me up was paying taxes, okay? My paychecks for me was not enough money. Point in case. That's why the monthly payments on the car was too expensive. Trying to getting hit with all these different things, right? So what I did 1 month or one pay period, I decided to file exempt on my paycheck. If anybody know what file exempt on your paycheck means, it means this. You told the government that you were not paying taxes for that particular pay period. So I didn't pay any taxes on one pay period. And I love how that paycheck looked. So the next pay period, I didn't pay any taxes. The next month, 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 I didn't pay any taxes. Next thing you know, a whole year passed. I had not paid any taxes at all for the whole year. And the money that I was making, it was all gone. Don't know what I spent it on, but it was definitely gone, right? So what happened? At the end of the year, I had a huge tax bill, all right? And what happened from there? I had to pay back taxes. The state of South Carolina decided to garnish my check. And they garnished my wages, and I was getting paid absolutely nothing. I was literally going to work for no reason but to pay the IRS back. So in life, everybody, pay your taxes, okay? Pay your taxes no matter what. Pay your taxes, all right? Pay your taxes, okay? Now, also, one second, okay? So those are some things I did wrong. But after 3 years, y'all, after 3 years, we're going on really 4 years, when I got introduced to trading stock options, whole life changed. Whole life changed, right? Because now I have that vehicle or that mechanism to go into a stock market and just make money trading stock options. Make money trading stock options. I can go into the system and do it every single day, okay? It allows me not to have to worry about a paycheck. It allows me not to have to worry about how the light bill gonna be paid, the gas bill gonna be paid. And I don't have to worry about missing a baseball game or a dance recital, any of that stuff anymore, because I control my own life and I do not rely on a corporation to control my life, because they pay me and they take care of my household expenses. Okay? All right. So let's jump right into it, y'all. I want to jump right into it. So what I want to do is today I want to talk to you guys about how you can do the exact same thing, and I'm being completely honest with you, in 6 to 12 months, you can change your life. I'm not going to tell you that you can change your life in 2 months. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you you can change your life in 3 months. I'm not going to tell you that. Because the reason why is it's going to take you some time to get the understanding of it, right? I'm as transparent as possible. And what I'm about to show you next is a transparent moment. I'm going to take you into my actual stock brokerage account so you can see some things, okay? But what I want you guys to understand, 6 to 12 months can change your entire life, okay? Change your entire life, okay? All right, let me take you into my, let me take everybody into my trading account, all right? And as you can see, that screen just said I made $30,000 in the month of October through November, $30,000. And what I want to show you guys is this. I want to take you into my TD Ameritrade account and actually show it to you. And just so you don't think it's a screenshot, I'm going to show it to you right now that I'm actually logging in. Everybody right now, you guys see where it says secure login, all that good stuff. I'm going to log in right now. You're not going to be able to see my password, but I'm going to show you guys this. All right. Everybody see I just typed that in? I'm going to stop sharing for a second. I'm going to hit log in. All right. And I'm going to put my screen back up and start sharing again. And here we go. All right. So right here, everyone, this is my TD Ameritrade account, my brokerage. You saw me literally just type in my username and my password. And this is my brokerage. Now, from the month of October the 20th to November 18th, I made $30,000+. $30,000+ while I was traveling. I was at conferences. I was traveling. I was in Orlando one weekend. I was in Atlanta another weekend. I was in Florida another weekend. I was at home a couple weekends. In 4 weekends, in 4 weeks, I did this. Made $30,000+ being on airplanes, off of airplanes, not being stationed in one place. Okay? And let me show you this. Right down here, everybody, you guys see where it says $33,126, correct? That was the highest that account was for that time period, October 20th through November the 18th. All right? Right here, the low was $7,360.13. Okay? $7,360.13. In 1 second, everybody, I think I got the wrong thing. I want to make sure everybody good. There we go. That's how I want to do it. Here we go. All right. Okay, so here we go. It says $7,360.13 is the low. That's the low. All right. Now, so let's start right here, October 20th. October 20th, this account has $7,360.13 in it. Okay. Now, the next day, October 21st, we have $10,000 in it. $10,004 in the account. So I made roughly around almost $2,000 some change that day. October 24th, it has $13,600 in it. Let's keep going. October 25th, $13,700. October 26th, $15,200. October 27th, $23,426. So from October 20th to October 27th, I grew my account from $7,300 to $23,000. That's crazy. In 6 days, it went from $7,000 to $23,000. Let's keep going. October 28th, it went down to $22,000. Okay? October 31st went to $19,000. November 1st went to $18,000. As you can see, I had a 3-day losing streak right here. So my account went down from $23,000, it went down to $18,000. Lost roughly $5,000 that week in those 3 days. Okay? Remember, I show you guys everything, the good and the bad. Now, from there, November 1st went to November the 2nd, $20,000 in my account now. Okay? November 3rd, $21,000 in my account now. November 4th, $22,000 in my account now. November 7th, $26,000 in my account. I mean, I had a great day, right? November 8th, $27,000. November 9th, $28,000. November 10th, $30,000. November the 11th, $31,000. November 14th, $33,000 in my account. $33,000 in my account. So, Chris, you're telling me from October 20th, you took your account from $7,000 to $33,000. That's crazy. That's life-changing. In the chat, if that's life-changing, put LC. If that's not life-changing, put LC. If that's life-changing, put LC in the chat right now. Put LC in the chat right now. From October 20th to November 14th, your account went from $7,000 to $33,000. That's what? That's a $23,000, $27,000, $26,000 difference. Profit? It's crazy. And somebody may say, well, Chris, you had $7,000 in your account. Of course it can be. You may take $7,033, of course. But what if you'd had $700 in your account? If you'd had $700 in your account would have went from $700 to $3,300. It's the same return on your investment. You still roughly 4x and 5x in your money. Doesn't matter how much money you have in your account, it's about your return on your investment. So if you'd had $700 in your account, you'd have made the exact same percentage of me if you'd made $3,300. Okay? Now, check this out. Something happened major. Look at this major drop-off happen. Right here, from November the 14th down to November the 15th, the account balance went from $33,126 down to $8,939. Wow. Why is that? Okay. I took $20,000 out of my account. Chris, why did you take $20,000 out of your account? Chris, if you do 33,000 minus 20,000, you should have $13,000 in your account. What happened to the other $5,000? I lost $5,000 trading stock options that day. Okay? As soon as I lost that $5,000 trading stock options, the next thing I did was I took out $20,000. Why was that, Chris? Because I just turned $7,000 into $33,000. I lost $5,000, so now it's time for me to take my profits and not continue to lose. Let me take my profits and start back over with $8,000 and do it again. So I took $20,000 out on November the 15th. And I was going to buy some real estate with that particular $20,000, but instead, what I decided to do was I went and bought my daughter a car for Christmas. Let me say that again. I was going to buy real estate with it, the $20,000, but instead I went and bought my daughter a car for Christmas. I didn't have to go into my savings account. I didn't have to save up money on my job to get my daughter a car. I didn't have to go and get a loan out to get my daughter a car and utilize my credit and all that stuff. What I did was I went to the stock market and withdrew $20,000 that I had made the previous 30 days beforehand. Life changing, game changer, life changing, game changer. I went into the stock market that I had recently just made 20, 26, 27, whatever $1,000, and I took out $20,000 when I bought my daughter a car, and she's only 15 years old, for Christmas. And now she has a car to drive to school. Now she has a car where she can drive to dance practice. All because her dad, all praise to the Most High, understood he can go into a stock market and make money with a stock market and not have to rely on the bank to give him money, not have to rely on his full-time job to give him money, not have to rely on any of those things. Her daddy can go into the market and take out money out the market, make money in the market, take it out, and go buy her a car. Okay? So let me ask you this question. When this college tuition time coming around, where you think he's going to get his college tuition money from? Do the exact same thing. I could have paid my daughter's college tuition for a whole year almost with stock market, with stock option trading for 30 days. I took out $20,000 and bought her a car. Think about it. Let's keep going. Anyway, November 15th, there's $8,900 in the account. November 16th, there's $9,500 in the account. November 17th is $15,000 in the account. And then November 18th, there's $18,000 in the account. So in 4 days, I took that account from $8,000 up to $10,000, and that's where you get roughly that $30,000 plus month in the November. Almost really like $40,000 for the month of October 20th through November 18th. Trading stock options. Trading stock options. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Y'all good? If you're good one time, if you're good in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you're with me. If you're with me, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're with me. This type of stuff is life-changing, okay? This type of stuff is life-changing. Life-changing. Do you guys understand I literally could pay my daughter's full college tuition based off of 1 month of trading stock options? Some people, I'm still paying my college tuition right now, and I ain't been in school for almost, 15 years. Okay? And I'm still paying my own college tuition. But I was able to go into a stock market and pay my daughter's college tuition if she had college tuition. It's crazy. It's crazy if you think about it. All right? And the reason why I show you guys that I'm typing in my information and I'm doing all these things, I show you that for a reason. The reason why I show that to you, because I want you guys to understand that this is life-changing. All right? Now, let's jump in. Let's keep going. All right. So what I want to do is I want to break down some stuff to you. I want to break down stock option trading to you so you can have a better understanding of what stock option trading is. And where are we right here? So you can have a better understanding of what stock option trading is, how you make money off of it, all that good stuff. Okay. So let's jump into it. Let's keep going. I promise I'm not going to hold y'all long today. I want you guys to get back home, spend time with your kids and your family before the work week start, okay? So, first and foremost, what are stocks? Okay? What are stocks? So if you don't know anything about the stock market or never known anything about the stock markets, what are stocks, right? Stocks, it basically what a stock is, if you go to Apple and you buy a share of Apple, now you have ownership in that company. Okay? Now you have ownership in Apple. That's basically what a stock is. A stock give you ownership in a particular company. Y'all hold on one second. I hear some background. Let me mute everybody. All right. Okay, here we go. Basically mean you have ownership in a company. Okay? The stock market is open 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and it's closed on all major holidays and all weekends. Okay, the stock market is closed on all weekends and on major holidays. Okay, so a stock is basically you giving a company $100 and they're giving you one share of their stock, and that's the value of your share in the company. That now means you have ownership in that company. Okay, that's what a stock is. All right. Now, what is a stock option? Okay, what is a stock option? This is the technical definition. The technical definition is this: stock options are contracts that gives the holder the right, but not the obligation, to buy or sell a specific stock at a set price within a certain time frame. The set price at which the stock can be bought or sold is known as a strike price, okay? Now think about this. I read that. That means absolutely nothing to y'all. You have no idea what a stock option is. This is what a stock option is. I'm giving you my definition of it, okay? This is what a stock option is, all right? A stock option is this. When you go into the market, for example, say you got a house, and this house is worth $100,000, okay? And I come and see you, I come see person A. I say, listen, I got this house worth $100,000, but I'm gonna let you rent this house out for me for $100, and you can do whatever you want to with this house. You can have a house party, you can sell it, you can rent it out, you can Airbnb it. Whatever you wanna do with this house, you can do it, and any money you make off of it, you get to keep it. The only thing I want you to do is you have to either buy it from me or sell it to somebody else within that time period we agree on. So that agreement could be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 10 weeks. All right, it doesn't matter. As long as you sell it before that time frame or buy it from me on that day, we good to go. So you can take this house and make $100,000 with it. It's yours. You can have it all. As long as you buy this house or sell it from me. Buy this house from me or sell it to somebody else. That's what a stock option is. Someone has Apple and they say, hey, listen, I'm going to sell you Apple, 100 shares of Apple. The value of these shares are $100,000. But I'm going to give you these shares for $100. And you can hold them for 2 weeks. You can do whatever you want to them within these 2 week period. But you either got to sell these shares or sell this contract or buy these shares from me by these time these 2 weeks over. And that's what a stock option is. Okay? It's based like you're leasing or own a house at a huge discounted price. Huge discounted price, okay? Now, there are two types of stock options, okay? You got your call options and you got your put options, okay? You got your call options and your put options. A call option basically means you are telling the stock market or you believe the stock price is going to increase, so therefore you're putting your money in a play that's going to make the stock go up, that you want the stock to go up. Okay, so you want that stock to be at $100, go to 101, 102, 103, 104, and as it goes up, you make money. That's a call option. Okay, a put option is when you say, a put option is when you say, I believe the stock price is going to go down. It's going to decrease. Okay, the stock price is going to go down and it's going to decrease. All right, so that means you say, okay, I believe the stock price is going to go from 100 to 99, 98, 97, 95, 94, 93, and so on and so on. And you make money when the stock market is going down. So stop, pause, freeze for a second. If you just heard what I said, you should have understood this, that we don't care if the market goes up or if the market goes down. We make money regardless. Okay, we make money if the market goes up or if the market goes down. We do not care. Because as long as we understand the story, if the market's going down, we're going to get a put option. If the market's going up, we're going to get in a call option and we're going to make money. It's a beautiful thing. Whenever on the news you hear somebody saying, oh, the stock market had its worst day ever. It's a huge market crash on. Everybody's selling. Everybody's selling. It's people like me and others who trade stock options like, okay, we making a whole bunch of money though. I just made $2,000. I just made $1,000. I made $500. I made $300. Whatever it may be you was able to make money because you understood the market was going down. You got into a put play. Boom. Made money on your puts. Close your computer, CYC, and went and spent time with your family. Okay? Because if you make $100 a day trading stock options, you make $25,000 a year. If you make $300 a day trading stock options, you make $75,000 a year. If you make $400 a day on average trading stock options, you make $100,000 a year. All of us want to get to that $100,000 plateau, okay? You make $100,000 trading stock options, and you're not selling anybody anything. You're not buying anything from anybody. You don't have to find a distributor. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You don't have to do anything. No marketing, no talking to people. Only thing you need is you yourself, right? What Beyonce say, me, myself, and I is all I got at the end. And that's what you need when you start learning this stock options. Learning stock options. Me, myself, and I. Okay? So that's what options are. Call options and put options, okay? Now, type of trades. You got 3 type of trades that you normally focus on. You got a day trade, okay? A day trade is when you get into the trade on a Monday, for example. You get into a trade on a Monday and you get out on a Monday. So you're in that trade for one day. You get in less than a day. You get in on a Monday and you get out on a Monday, okay? A swing trade, a lot of people who work full-time jobs, they do swing trades. A swing trade is based when you hold the stock overnight for at least one day, okay? You hold it overnight for at least one overnight session, okay? But also with a swing trade, you can hold it out for 3 months, 6 months, 5 months. You can buy one out for 2 years if you wanted to. And you can sell it whenever you want to. So if I buy a contract out for one year out and I make $1,000 the first day, I can sell it that first day, okay? A lot of people that work full-time jobs, this is how you're going to make your money. This is how you're going to make thousands and thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, whichever one that you want to make, by swing trading, because you're working your full-time job and you may not have time to look at your computer screen, but you can be in trades and the system can automatically get you out in profits or get you out with a small loss. Whatever you tell the system to do, the system will do it. It's automated. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. Okay? And then the last one is scalping. Okay, what is scalping? Scalping is basically when you're going to be in that trade for really less than 5 minutes. You're trying to capitalize off a quick move. So you might be in that trade for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute, and then you're getting out. Okay? I've made some good money scalping Amazon in the past, right? I might get in Amazon, make a cool $800 in like 2 minutes. All right? Just off of scalps. All right? So those are the 3 type of trades that you will be focusing on. Okay? So that's day trading, swing trading, and scalping. All right? Okay, everybody with me? Y'all with me? If you with me, put a 1 in the chat. Okay? If you with me, put a 1 in the chat. I want to see where y'all at. If you with me, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you with me. This stuff, y'all got to talk to me. Y'all got to talk to me. On YouTube, put a 1 in the chat if you're on YouTube. Instagram, your Instagram, put a 1 on the chat as well. Zoom, 1 in the chat. Let's see them. There we go. I love it. 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 Okay, I want to keep going. Like I said, I want to get y'all out of here in perfect timing today. Okay, perfect timing. Let's keep going. All right. Let's look at some of the students, right? Some of our current students, right? I want to take y'all through that. I'm going to show you guys some more stock options. I'm going to take you into the actual platform so you guys can see that too. But I want to talk to you guys about some of our students, right? This is one student, okay? And remember what I said. Anytime while I'm reading this stuff that I say anything about somebody making money, I want you to flood the chats with CYCs. Flood the chats with CYCs, okay? Flood the chats with CYCs any moment. All right? So, first thing. All right? 1 second. My apologies. Okay. It says, hey, Chris, I'm just watching your day 1 training from December as a refresher. After doing the training back in July, and I got to say your course and continued monthly commitment to updating those that you have trained is absolute fire. I started trading this month with $500 with a goal of making 10% return on my investment per trade and $500 for the month. And I'm happy to say within a week, I was almost there. Keep doing what you're doing, sir. Everybody, CYC. This man said he almost made $500 in 1 week. CYC's in the chat. Here's another one. Hey, Chris, just wanted to give you an update on things. Today I had my first $1,000 day. Everybody, CYCs. CYC, just imagine, what would you do with $1,000 in 1 day? And it's less than a day. It's less than 8 hours. Okay, CYC's in the chat, everybody. To be exact, it was $1,425 in 40 minutes After the market opened in Amazon, I only had to drop $485. So this was a great ROI. Stop, pause, freeze. This man said he put $485 in the chat and he made $1,400. Put $485 in the play. He made $1,425 in 40 minutes. 40 minutes trading stock options. And I said this before, and I will say it again. The fundamentals you laid out in your course is absolute fire, and I am most appreciative of the inspiration that was given to you to want to teach others how to invest in options, along with the gift of being to do so with the utmost simplicity. Okay? Everybody, I break the stock market down using R&B music and using your personal relationships. Okay? I use R&B music and using your personal relationships. If you are somebody like me, you didn't grow up in a household that was talking about stock options all day. You didn't grow up in a household that was talking about the stock market at all. You grew up in a household probably that's talking about the Dallas Cowboys or the Washington Redskins or the 49ers, or talking about the basketball Michael Jordan, or talking about your aunt and uncle at the cookout. We never talked about the stock market. So I had to break this thing down. Like I always say, all praise to the Most High, because he put this thing together like a masterpiece, right? Breaking everything down and putting it in the simplest form so I could understand it, okay? So that's why I use R&B music in your personal relationships, all right? And we'll get into that a little bit later, okay? Let's keep going. All right? Another one, all right? January 27, 2023. This is Trini. Trini said, when you trust the process, best day I ever had. They made $360. CYC's in the chat. CYC's in the chat. $360. CYC's in the chat. Let's go. Dante says, caught that SPY drop. This is January 26, 2023. Okay. Profit and loss for the day, $1,700, everybody. CYC's in the chat. CYC's in the chat for him. $1,700. He paid his mortgage payment before 11 a.m. Check this out. Look at the time. 11:03 a.m. He posted this in the chat. The stock market opens at 9:30. Therefore, he did this in an hour and a half. In an hour and a half, he paid his whole mortgage payment for the whole month. If your mortgage payment is $1,700 or less, he paid his mortgage or your mortgage in less than an hour and a half. But it takes some of us a whole 2 paychecks to pay our mortgage. Game changer. Hope y'all seeing this, right? A game changer. Okay, let's keep going. Gerald, January 23rd, Gerald said, SPY calls, biggest gain of my trading career. Thank you, everyone. $573 trading stock options. $573 trading stock options. I'm showing you this right here. He said his biggest gains of his trading career. You do not have to have thousands of dollars to trade stock options. If you can do the math, do the math. He made 63% return on his investment. He made $573. If you do the math, you can find out exactly how much he invested. You can find out exactly how much he invested to get into this trade. Okay? So CYC's for Gerald, everybody. Keep them coming. CYC's for Gerald. CYC's for Gerald. Okay? Check this one out. Right here, this one brought tears to my eyes. Literally brought tears to my eyes. When I read this message, this was actually earlier this year. This was like in January or February. When I read this message, I had to stop what I was doing for a second and literally get myself together because it brought tears to my eyes. This is what he said. He said, Chris, thank you for everything. Today was my best day so far. In 12 minutes, everybody, he said in 12 minutes, his P&L day, he made $850 in 12 minutes. Stop, pause, freeze. $850 in 12 minutes. I said, all praise to the Most High. Let's go. I said, how does it feel? And this was his response when he said, how does it feel? He said, I'm legit fighting tears at work. He said he's fighting tears at work. He's literally at his job holding back tears from flowing down his face. Why is that important, everybody? Why is that important? Why is that important? This is why I brought tears to my eyes. He's at work, literally fighting back tears. Because think about it, that moment when this person made $850 in 12 minutes. Think about this moment. Think about that moment where this person has said, I done tried everything. I done tried everything. I done tried to sell vacuum cleaners. I done tried to do vacation packages. I done went to seminar after seminar. I done tried to sell knives. I done tried to do all these things. I come to this job every single day and bust my butt, and they don't even pay me $850 a week. But I come in here and bust my butt every single day. But I was able to, in 12 minutes, to get into the stock market while I'm at work and make $850 in 12 minutes. Right? In 12 minutes. That whole thing take me back to that Life Jennings song. I don't know if y'all ever heard that Life Jennings song, 26 days. It's been 26 years, 17 days, been to 5 different prisons, got 2 babies on the way, and they say it'd be a waste of time to pray. If y'all ever heard that song, put a 1 in the chat if you ever heard that song before, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you ever heard that song before, right, from Life Jennings. The thing about it is it puts you in that space, in that thought process of, man, I finally found that one thing that can get me to that next level, and this is it right here, okay? That really brought tears to my eyes, really brought tears to my eyes. All right, let's keep going though. Let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. So, more students. Oh, got some more down here. Okay, let's go. T. Cross say work January 20th, 2023. Working my strategy, tuning out the noise, playing it with patience, keeping momentum, rinse and repeat. I'm gonna be on their ASS in a minute. He made $1,200 this day. $1,200 this day. Game changer. Now everybody remember, you may not make as much money as they made, or you may make more money than they made, right? You may not make as much as they made, but you may make more than what they made. Okay? Something to think about. All right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about 5 things, right? 5 things, and I promise I'm going to get you out of here within the next 30 minutes, okay? Stick around, get you out of here in the next 30 minutes, all right? We're going to talk about 5 things, right, that people always say is hindering them from trading stock options. I get these 5 questions or 5 insinuations in my inbox, text messages all the time, okay? Here's the first one, right? Secret number 1. You don't have to watch the market all day. People tell me, hey, I can't sit down and watch the market. I can't sit down and watch the market. I tell everybody, listen, don't worry about not being able to sit down and watch the market, because you don't have to. The work is done prior to the market even opening, okay? That's when the work is done. And if you can sit in there and watch the market, you can do the work twice, okay? But don't stress yourself out about not being able to work the market. Because we have this thing called an OCO, okay? It's called an OCO. One cancels the other. And what that means is this. When you got the one cancel the other, you basically got like this, okay? If I get into the market, right? I get into the market and I say, hey, I want to make $500 a day. And I only want to lose 100. What I do is I tell the system, hey, I'm in this trade. I want to make 500 and I only want to lose 100. Whichever one happens first, the system's going to do it automatically. When I say automatically, I mean you can close your computer, walk away, go to work, go to a meeting at work, go to the grocery store, go pick up the kids from school, and whichever in the system is going to notify you once one of those things happen. So you're leaving that house already knowing you're only going to lose $100, or you're only going to lose $50, or you're only going to lose $30. However much money you want to lose, you're willing to lose on that trade, you're only going to lose that amount. And you're going to know if you make money, you're going to make at least $500. It's beautiful. It's automated. But you have to understand the story the market is telling you to be able to make it automated. And that's what I teach you. I teach you how to understand the story of the market with using R&B music in your personal relationships. Okay? Let's keep going. All right. Secret number 2. I don't have enough money to trade. Okay, I hear you. You don't have enough money to trade. You do not. People always say, I don't have $25,000 to put in the market. You don't need $25,000 to put in the market. I didn't have $25,000 to put in the market when I first started trading either. Okay? You can start off with $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, whatever amount of money you want to start with, you can start with it. Okay? You do not need a heap of money, a whole bunch of money to start trading stock options. Okay? I tell people to start with at least $500 to $1,000 when you start trading stock options. That's what I tell people. Okay? $500 to $1,000 and build your account from there. All right? Okay? Now, the $25,000 thing come in for margins, right? We don't focus on margins, so I really don't talk about it. We only spend the money that we have. But you can make unlimited trades no matter how much money you put in there. Okay? And what I tell about every person should be in the stock market, no matter how much money you have. And the reason being is, you think about COVID. When COVID hit, no one could be 6 feet, couldn't be close to each other. You couldn't leave your house. You had to wear a mask everywhere you went. And the whole time people dying. I lost loved ones I lost loved ones during COVID. People are dying. You can't be 6 feet close. You gotta be 6 feet away from each other. You can't leave your house. But something was happening in the stock market. It was going up and 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 up. For almost a year and a half, 2 years, the market went straight up. Doing one of the worst things in the world history, the people dying, but the market's going up. The poor got rich, the rich got wealthy, and the wealthy just made more money. But most of you probably on here didn't get any of that because you didn't know anything about the stock market or the stock options. And I'm telling you right now, we just came off of a market crash in 2022. So therefore, what does that mean, Chris? Prices are low. And when prices are low, prices has to eventually go back up. So the same way COVID people made money, the poor got rich, the rich got wealthy, the wealthy made more money, it's the same thing that's going to happen when we figure out this inflation thing, right? And the market starts to creep back up. You're going to start seeing the poor getting wealthy, rich, the rich getting wealthy, and the wealthy making more money. You're going to start seeing your friends post on Facebook, oh man, look at Tesla, look at Amazon, this, that, and the third. You're going to start seeing people make more posts about it on Instagram and TikTok and all these things, meaning the market is going crazy and people making money. But if you sit on the sideline, you're going to miss that whole thing again. And you're going to still be looking like, man, I don't have time. I make money, but I don't have time to spend time with my family. Oh, I don't make enough money in my work, in my job. I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're going to be making the same excuses that you were making in 2020 when COVID was going on. Because there's a whole bunch of people that made a lot of money during COVID in this stock market. Okay? Now, secret 3. I do not have enough time. Like, I just don't have enough time to invest in it, right? I can't put my time into it because I don't have enough time for myself. First thing first is this. If you say you don't have enough time, but you're on this webinar right now, you have enough time. Because you're going to be on this webinar for probably like 2 hours. We already been on an hour. We've been going through, already been on an hour. So you might be on this webinar for another hour. That's how much time you need to trade stock options. I trade stock options normally from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock every day. Get in, get out. Some days it's long because I get stuck in trades. But I'm doing day trading and all that stuff. But if you're doing swing trading, you don't have to spend any time in the market. Once you get in, you win. Okay? If you're doing day trades, you're going to spend some time in the market. But you need about 2 hours. That's it. 2 hours. Okay? So you do have enough time to do it. You just have to set your mind and do it. And the thing about it is, if you don't have enough time to do it, that means you don't have enough time for yourself in general. And if you don't have enough time for yourself, that means everybody else around you are not getting they're not getting the best of you because you can't give the best of you because you don't have enough time to give the best of you. You don't have enough time to work on yourself. And if you don't have time to work on yourself, no one else is getting all of you. They're getting pieces and fragments of you, which is not fulfilling to anybody in the party. Okay? Let's keep going on. Okay. The next thing is, I do not understand the market. I get this all the time. I have no idea what the market is talking about. I do not understand the market. I understand you don't understand the market, okay? This is the thing about it. The market tells a story, everybody. I break the stock market down into a love story. It's like Romeo and Juliet, okay? I break this stock market into a love story. Into a love story, and I put in the simplest terms for you so that you can understand what's happening in this love story. And the reason why I break it down that way, I'm not a slow leak by no means. But when I first started to learn this stock market, I had no idea what they was talking about at all. And all praise the Most High, he broke this thing down into a love story so I could understand it. And when I started to understand, I'm like, holy crap, it's not as hard as it seems. I just had to put the work into it to understand this story. Okay? So what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to break it down to you and show you how to understand this stock market using R&B music and using your previous and personal relationships. All right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Secret number 5. Okay? Chris, I want to make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I tell everybody this. If you can make $50 in the market, you can make $5,000 in the market. If you can make $1 in the market, you can make $1,000 in the market. If you make $1,000 in the market, make $10,000 in the market. There's no difference of making $50 to making $5,000. Every single thing is the same except for one thing. Except for one thing, and that one thing is this. All about how much money you invest. That's it. That's the only difference. If you put $100 in and make $50, great. But think about if you'd have put $1,000 in, how much you'd have made. If you'd have put $2,000, how much you'd have made. $3,000, how much you'd have made. The only difference is how much money you invest. Once you understand the story that the market is telling, making the money is not the problem. It's about how much you're going to invest into it. That's why when you slowly build your account, and then now you got 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 10,000. Once you get to that $10,000 mark in your account, game time, game over. Once you get to that $10,000 mark in your account, those 10% wins you were making are now $1,000 days, like clockwork. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? All right? And I want you guys to start focusing in too as well. Every Wednesday, I trade live every Wednesday. Sometimes I'm able to get in trades, sometimes I'm not able to get in trades. But every Wednesday, I trade live. And the reason why I trade live, I want you guys to see what's going on in real action. Like I tell you, I'm the most transparent person. If I'm trading live and I make $500, you see it. If I'm trading live and I lose $500, you see it. My computer screen is not going to accidentally shut down when I'm trading live and I'm losing. Okay? I'm going to show my wins and my losses no matter what. Okay? I'm going to show my wins and my losses no matter what. Okay? No matter what, I'm going to show it. All right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Okay. So those are the 5 secrets or the 5 questions or the 5 pushback things I get all the time. And I'm just telling you, everybody, it's not difficult. It's not difficult to put that foot forward. You have to learn the process and go through the process. But once you learn the process and go through the process, you will see that it can change your life. Okay? Now, let's keep going. Right here, Joshua, everybody. Joshua. Okay? I want to show you guys this. This is Joshua. All right? Now, this is what Joshua did. Everybody see this date right here? This date says April 22nd, 2022. April 22nd, 2022. Okay? April 22nd, 2022. All right? And this is what Joshua said. He said, my first day trading made a little profit. They didn't fulfill my order till an hour later. I brought in at 10:42 a.m. You, the truth, Chris. Okay, that's what he said. And he made $33 his very first trade. Everybody in the chat, CYC. CYC in the chat for one time. CYC's in the chat. YouTube, blow up with CYCs. Zoom, blow up with CYCs. The reason why you're blowing up with CYCs is because one day this is going to be you. I'm going to have you on the screen And I'm going to be telling the next person who on this webinar saying, hey, listen, one time Julian had $33 his first trade. Everybody, CYC for him. Or Maria had $40 her first trade, CYC for her. Okay? So he made $33 his very first trade. Now that's April 22nd, 2022. Now let's fast forward and jump to September 29th, 2022, 5 months later. 6 to 12 months can change your life, y'all. 5 months later, look what he said. $540. Another day of profit. He made $540. CYC's in the chat, everybody. CYC's in the chat. So he went from April 22nd, never trading a day in his life. He took my April class, right? He took my April class 2022. His very first trade was April 2022. He made $33. 5 months later, he know how to make $500 a day. 5 months later, 6 to 12 months can change your life. Okay? Let me say that again. Listen. 5 months later, y'all. 5 months later, he made $540 in one day. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. September 28th, 2022. He had a $1,000 day. Stop, pause, freeze. 5 months ago, he made $33 his very first trade ever trading in life. Ever trading, he made $540 in September 29th. September 28th, the day before, he made $1,000. He said, praise to the Most High, made $1,000. October 4th, he said, super grateful. He made $920. October 5th, he made $1,090. He said, I'm out the way, hope everybody green. October 6th, he made $1,200. Stop, pause, freeze, y'all. Let me make sure y'all kind of feeling me. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all right now. Did y'all not remember I said his very first day trading was April 2022? Now we're 5 months down the road, October 2022, and this guy's having $1,000 a day, $1,100 a day, $1,200 a day, $500 a day, all from trading stock options, because he put his foot forward and said, this is something that I can do, and he did it. Let's keep going. So October 6th, he had a $1,200 day. Keep going. October 17th, 2022, he had a $1,000 day. He said, in and out, hope y'all green today. In and out, hope y'all green for the day. Did y'all flood that chat with CYCs? Did y'all flood the chat with CYCs just now? I hope y'all flood the chat with CYCs, right? Because that's a celebration. This brother really, literally changed his whole life, his whole thought process, his whole view on life, where now he know how to go into a market every single day and have the potential to have $1,000 days. $1,000 days, everybody. Okay? $1,000 days. It's crazy. All right? So let's keep going. I want to jump into my actual trading platform. Okay? I want to jump to my trading platform. The way I got started trading stock options was this. I was in Myrtle Beach one day, and me and my wife at the bar at Myrtle Beach, Valentine's weekend. And the person who was worked at the hotel said we had to have a wine tasting. Okay? So I went to that wine tasting, me and my wife. And at the wine tasting, a couple came down, and this couple said, hey, we've been on vacation. We was talking to them and said we've been on vacation for 8 weeks. I'm like, holy crap. You've been on vacation for 8 weeks? 8 weeks? Good geesh. Okay? They've been on vacation. The market is going crazy right now. Holy crap. Sorry, y'all. I just put in my thinking when the market's going bananas. Like if you swung calls over the weekend, you're probably up about, look good. Ah, man, you owe good money. All right, anyway, let's keep going. So the man said, yeah, I've been on vacation for 3 weeks. I mean, 8 weeks. I said, holy crap. Now at the moment, I'm like, I got to figure out what this guy does, right? So I had a trucking company. So I threw the trucking company. I said, hey, I got a trucking company. He wasn't really big on that. I said, I want to learn how to do HVAC as well. He wasn't big on that. But the couple we came down there with, they said, one of them said, hey, I want to learn about the stock market. The man's eyes lit up. For the next 3 hours, over there buying us drinks and talking about the stock market. He said, I just made $1,000 on Tesla before I came down here to this wine tasting. So in my mind, I'm like, I hear you, yeah, whatever. I hear you, whatever, though. I hear you. And I really didn't believe him because at the time, that was my thought process. My thought process was, nah, people are not making money like that. Like, how you making money in the stock market, just $1,000, just that simple, this and the third. He said, okay, that's what I want to do. When you get home, Chris, give me a call. When I got home, He said, give me a call. I'm going to set your screen up for me. So I got home. It was a Saturday. I called him and said, hey, listen, on this and the third, we talked for a minute. He set my screen up for me, threw me in the ocean, told me to go swim. That's how I found about the stock market. All praise to the Most High, how he put that whole thing together, being at the right place at the right time. Because I didn't even want to go to Myrtle Beach that weekend. My wife was like, man, let's go. Let's invite people to come with us. And we went down there. But I really didn't want to go. But the Most High put all that in place, and that's how I'm here right now to this day talking about stock options. Okay? So, let's keep going. So what I want to do is, let's jump into my screen. And it's crazy, right? Some of you all may have seen, came to this webinar from an ad that I had running, right? And you guys saw the ad where I kind of broke that same story down. And you may see some people comment like, but he will charge people to say this screen when somebody else did it for him. First, yes, he definitely showed me how to do the screen, but I still sent him $300, right? Just off the love of him taking his time to do it. But at the same time as this, he showed me how to set my screen up, but don't forget, I lost $62,000. He showed me how to set my screen up and threw me in the ocean and said, go swim. But I didn't have a life jacket. I didn't know how to swim. None of that stuff. So I drowned. Because I didn't understand what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that I could make a couple dollars off this market. And I had to figure it out. Okay? So I can set every last person on this call right now on YouTube, on the Zoom. I can set your screen up for you right now this very moment and throw you in the ocean until you go swim right now. You know what you're going to do? You're going to lose your money because you don't know what you're doing. If I throw you in the ocean, I'm the type of person to jump in with you and teach you how to doggy pedal, then teach you how to hold your breath underwater, then teach you how to float, teach you how to swim, and then you can dive in head first and swim underwater and above water as long as you're whole for the rest of your life. That's what I do. I will never throw you in the ocean and tell you to go swim. No matter how appreciative I am, I lost $62,000 because I didn't know how to swim. Okay? So my thing is, and my whole goal is, I want to teach you guys how to swim, not just throw you in the water, okay? So right here on my screen, everybody, I'm going to show you this my screen right here. This is your platform that you will be using to make money in the stock market, okay? This is your platform that you will be using to make money in the stock market, okay? So I'm going to show you guys one concept today, all right? I'm going to show you a concept of how I make money, right? How I make money in the stock market using R&B music, okay? So this green line, I want to focus right here, okay? I want to focus right around here. This green line is called the non-EMA. Now, some of this stuff may go over your head if it's your first time hearing it, okay? But listen, if this is your first time hearing it and it goes over your head, don't run from it, run to it. Because anything you don't know can change your life. Because apparently everything that you do know has not put you in the predicament for your life to be where you want it to be. Point in case you wouldn't be here right now. And I had to learn that the hard way. Okay? I had to learn it the hard way. Let me say that again. Because you don't know this, run to it, not from it. Because what you currently know, the knowledge that you currently have about financials or whatever in your life or just having time, it has not put you in a place where you want to be in life. Key word, want to be in life. We should live our life to the fullest, not how they tell us to live our life, how we want to live our life. So run to this and not from it. Like Joshua did. Joshua ran to it, not from it, okay? So this green line is my non-EMA. The non-EMA, and the yellow line is the 21 EMA. Now you say, Chris, what is a non-EMA? What is a 21 EMA? All right? Well, that's what you do. Everybody in the chat, right now in the chat, do this for me in the chat. Everybody tell me who's the best basketball player, okay? LeBron James or Michael Jordan? MJ or LJ? MJ or LJ? MJ or LJ? MJ, for the chat, let me see. MJ. DD, you got to leave because you said LeBron. DD, please leave because you said LeBron. Eric Tillman, please leave because you said LeBron. You said LeBron. Eric Tillman, please leave. Dirt, JP, you got to go. JP got to go. Everybody tell JP to get out. Everybody tell JP to get out. Because JP said dirt. JP, you got to go. Head out. All right, anyway, so think about this, okay? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, right? Michael Jordan and Kobe, okay? So Michael Jordan, all right? Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. We understand that. Where's my, all right, here we go. We understand Michael Jordan is the greatest. So, for example, Michael Jordan, this is what the 9 AM made and 21 AM is, right? Michael Jordan, game one of the season, he scores 30 points. Game 2, he scores 35 points. Game 3, he scores 36 points. Now we have a line that's starting to trend. That's a line, it's like a line graph showing his average points per game. So now there's a line forming. This green line is Michael Jordan's points per game. And it's forming an average line that's going up because Michael Jordan is scoring 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 points per game. And the green line is forming a line going up following his points per game average. Now, if Michael Jordan was scoring 30 points, 29, 28, 27, 26, 24, 23, 21, 22, his green line will be going down because his points per average will be going down. Okay, so right here, the green line is going down because the point per average is going down. Right here, the green line is going up because his points per average is going up. Okay, so basically what the 9 EMA does, it takes Michael Jordan's last 9 games and gets the average number of his last 0.9 points per game and form that green line. The yellow line or the gold line takes Michael Jordan's last 21 basketball points per game, average those points per games out, and start to form a line. Okay? So that's what the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA represents. Okay? If that makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. If that makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. If it makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. Okay? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Zoom chat, everywhere we are right now, put a 1 in the chat if it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, don't worry. I got you. Okay? And why you say don't worry, I got you? Because I have a full 2-hour training on this, free training on it on my YouTube page that breaks it down to you to the T. I got you. Okay? I'm gonna say that once again. If you do not understand what I just said, or if you do understand what I said, there's still a 2-hour training on EMAs and understanding EMAs on my YouTube channel right now for free. You can go watch it and get lost in it. And you'll be like, holy crap, this is everything I thought it was going to be, right? This is love, okay? So what I want to show you guys right quick so I can get y'all out of here. Think about this. Remember, I break the market down using R&B music, okay? So I want you guys to think about this for a second. Whenever this green line and this yellow line are close to each other, right? Whenever they're right beside each other, that means they're dating, okay? That means they are dating. They're in a relationship. This green line and yellow line are in a relationship. Whenever they're right beside each other in the stock market world, that means something is about to happen, okay? Something is about to happen, and you are about to make money. Whenever you see the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA right beside each other, you are about to make money, okay? In the chat right now, I want everybody to sit there and put about to make money, okay? About to make money. The reason why, I want you guys to understand, once again, whenever you see the green line and the yellow line right beside each other, you are about to make money. I don't care what you're doing, where you at, everything stops and you focus in on that green and yellow line, okay? Focusing on that line. All right, so now I want you to think about it like this. Whenever the green line and the yellow line are right beside each other, they're dating, okay? So I want everybody to do this. I want everybody to breathe for a second, okay? Now, I want you to think about somebody you dated in the past. Okay? Good, bad relationship, whatever. Think about somebody you dated in the past. Okay? Now, when you all were dating, in the beginning of that stage, you had that puppy love feeling. Everything was good. When the fella go over to the significant other house, he making sure his hair straight, got his waves spinning, the whole nine, got a fresh Steve Harvey tape line, and the ladies making sure their hair done, all that good stuff. The house smell good, the whole nine, right? You making sure you good looking cute and all this good stuff, right? In a whole relationship, it's this whole little puppy love thing, right? Everything got the bubble guts in the inside. That's what you're dating. That's the dating phase whenever the 9 EMA and 21 EMA are right beside each other. So right here on my screen, you can see they're right beside each other, the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA, the green line and the yellow line. So they're dating, they're dating, they're dating, they're dating, they're dating. They're going to the movies. They were doing Netflix and chill. They going out to meeting the best friends. Oh, he's just so cute. Oh, she's so wonderful for you. Y'all look so good together. All that puppy love stuff happens, right? The relationship is just great. It's a beautiful love story. It's a great relationship. So y'all dating. And then something happens. Something happens, okay? In every relationship, someone always asks that one question. Okay? They ask that one question. Everybody, what is that question that someone always asks in a relationship just to mess everything up? What is that one question everybody asks in a relationship? Somebody always asks in a relationship. After you've been dating for a long time and somebody asks you, yep, there you go. What are we? What are we doing? What are we? What are we doing? That is the question that no person ever in a relationship wants to hear, because that means what? A question. That person who asks the question, they want an answer. Okay? So right here, we're dating. Watch my mouth, y'all. Watch my mouth. We're dating. Then boom, right here. What are we? What are we? What are we? Right? When they ask that, what are we got two things. The first thing is this. We can do jagged edge. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We're not getting any younger. We might as well do it. Let's get married. If that green line goes up, that means the stock price is going up. That means meet me at the altar in your white dress. We call it jagged edge. Jagged edge. When that green line goes up. Right here, everybody. We're dating. What are we? If that green line goes down, we call it Chris Brown. Never a right time to say goodbye. But I gotta make the first move, because if I don't, you're gonna start hating me. I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's not you, it's me, y'all. Gotta figure out what I need, right? So that's what it's called. If the green line goes down, we call it Chris Brown. That means the market's going down. If that green line goes up, we call it jagged edge. Means meet me at the altar in your white dress. So if that green line goes up, we call it jagged edge. We get into a call option. It's a call option, meaning we believe the stock price is increasing. Therefore, we're going to make money as the stock goes up. Okay? If the stock goes down, we call it Chris Brown. That means we're going to buy a put option because the stock price is going down. In that relationship, we're breaking up. Okay? Look at it right here again. Right here, we in the relationship. What are we? What are we? We're dating. Boom. What are we? Boom. Listen, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to take it to the next level with you. You know, right? I want you in my life forever. So, will you marry me? Boom. Jagged edge. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. You going up. We not getting younger. We might as well do it. Let's get married. Boom. Jagged edge. We went up. Green line go up. Jagged edge go up. Price of the candlesticks going up. the price is increasing, the stock price is going up. We getting married, we going to the altar, baby. Okay? Right here, we're dating. What are we? Hey, listen, babe, I love you. I need you. But it's never a right time to say goodbye. Chris Brown, we going down. It's never a right time to say goodbye. The stock price decreases. The stock is going down. The green line is going down. We're going down. We're buying put options. And we're going down. Okay? Jagged Edge, Chris Brown. This is one of the ways you find great entry points for trades. This is one of the ways that you make money trading stock options. Off of that, now, some people may say, Chris, I kind of get it, but I don't get it. That's perfectly fine. You want to know why? Because I gave you a 2-hour free class on my YouTube channel right now. After this webinar or tomorrow or next week, you can go watch that. You can watch the whole thing and me breaking it down piece by piece by piece by piece to you so you can fully understand it. On this webinar, I can't go through it all. I just wanted to introduce it to you, but I broke it down piece by piece. It's 2 free tutorials. It's 2 free courses on my YouTube channel right now. Okay? Because I want you to have that information. Okay? It's pivotal in you changing your life. Jagged Edge and Chris Brown. I use Jagged Edge and Chris Brown on all time frames. Mainly the 1 hour, the 1 year, 1 day, and I use it on the 5 day, 15 minute time frame. If I'm day trading, I use the 5 day, 15 minute. If I'm swing trading, I use the 1 year, 1 day. Okay? Y'all rocking with me? Y'all with me? I'm not putting y'all to sleep. Y'all with me? All right. If y'all good, put a 1 in the chat. If you good, put a 1 in the chat. If you good, put a 1 in the chat. But that's Jagged Edge and Chris Brown, right? And we got other things we use. We use Mary J. Blige. We use all of it, right? We got a whole bunch of them, okay? We got a whole bunch of them. We break this thing down and put it in the simplest form, okay? All right, I promise you I'm about to get y'all out of here in a few moments, all right? Now, this is something I want to show to you guys as well, all right? I want to show this to you right quick, okay? I want to show you guys this individual right here, okay? Don't switch devices, okay? 1 second. I want to show you guys this individual. Okay. Let me go back. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. I want to show you guys something that was happening in my Discord chat this week. All right. I want to show you guys something that happened in my Discord chat this week. All right. So this guy, his name is JJ. Okay. His name is JJ. All right. Here we go. Right here on my screen, this guy's name is JJ. And I want to show this to y'all. All right. Here we go. Make the screen a little bit bigger for you. All right. Well, this is anybody. This is this is on the screen. I will show it to you right here. March 17, 2023. This KD buyer said made this on my 15-minute break at work. Saw a good setup for a few minutes before break. Got out when break was over. He made $564 on his break at work. He just made $564 on his break at work. Light work, nothing major. Simple for him. Okay. But check this out, y'all. This is what I want to show you guys. Okay. This is our Discord chat right here, everybody. This is our Discord chat. But I want to show you guys something that happened on, I believe it was Thursday, maybe. Thursday or Friday. Let's see, when was it? 1 second. Let me find it. We have a good time in our Discord chat, by the way, everybody. Okay, here we go. All right. Take a look at this, y'all. Right here, it says, this is JJ, okay? JJ put this in the chat, and he said, this is March 15th, 2023 at 11:29 a.m., okay? JJ said, right here, he said, I'm about to put my 2 weeks notice into my supervisor this Friday. I'm confident enough to become a full-time day trader. I've made more money in one day than I make in a month. I'm serious about taking my freedom back. I'm going to take that leap of faith. Mm. 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 Y'all just saw what I just read? The chat should be flooded with CYCs right now. He said he's about to put his 2 weeks notice in at his job. And I'm gonna get deeper into it. This is only the beginning. I'm gonna get deeper into it. And then I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna pay somebody's light bill. I'm gonna get y'all out of here, okay? I promise. All right? Let's keep going. That's what he said first. He said at 11:29. Okay? Now let's go down. He said at 11:29. Then at 11:35 a.m. he said, instead of posting my profit for the day, I'd rather say this. Thank you, Chris Jackson, and the rest of you guys. All praise to the Most High. Not thankfully me. I didn't do anything. He did everything. I just say all praise to the Most High. But look what he said. He said, instead of posting my profit for the day, I'd rather say, thank you, Chris Jackson, and the rest of you guys. This individual is putting in his 2 weeks notice in to become a full-time trader. Okay? That's not all of it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. That's not all of it. I told him, I said, congratulations. Well, I said, right here, I said, all praise to the Most High. Congratulations, bro. You deserve it. That's what I told him. I said, listen, you deserve it. Congratulations, man. This is what he said. Right here, he said, thanks, brother. I found out about you a year ago through JT Hustles. I knew about the stock market. He said, I knew nothing about the stock market. I was tired. I was stuck at a job I hated. I was tired of putting me and my family in another man's hand, so I had to find a way out. I joined your class about a year ago. It took me some time to learn because I'm sort of a slow learner, but once I understood what the market was talking about, it was a game changer. I'm now able to give my family the attention they deserve and a vacation they deserve. I can't thank you enough, brother. I hope that chat being like flooded with CYCs right now. Like, flood this chat with CYCs. He said he took the class over a year ago, been grinding it out for a year. He says now he's able to give his family a vacation. He said he was tired of putting his family's life in another man's hand. Who is that other man's hand he's talking about? He's talking about the corporation he works for, the company he works for. Y'all, we're literally not out here just to live and work at a full-time job our whole life. We're literally not here to put our life into another man's hand. A company that can lay us off and tell us that we're fired at any moment they want to and the numbers don't look right, they can fire us. And our house, our car, our kids' daycare, all that stuff relies on our full-time job. And we are currently giving them all the power to control us. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with a full-time job. I'm not. I have a full-time job. But I control my full-time job. My full-time job does not control me by any means necessary. I have more control of my full-time job than my full-time job has in me. Okay? But he was tired of going to work with that feeling. If I get fired right now, everything in my household falls apart. One of the number one things for divorce is finances. Let's keep going. So I want to show you guys this though. But look what he sent me. He sent this message to me, but he also put it in the chat back in, I think, October, November. Okay? Let's go. I want to get y'all out of here, right? I want to get y'all out of here. Okay, this is Jay. Look on this side right here. These are all the messages that JJ kind of has put in the chat. Let's go now, JJ. No, what? Right here. Okay. Look at this. JJ came in June 6, 2022. Look what he says. Hi, everybody. That's JJ. He said hi. He came in June 6, 2022. Why is this thing not letting me move down? 1 second. you go. Okay. June 2nd, 2022. Okay. He started making some trades, doing some paper money trades, and so on and so on. But I want to get to a particular date, so I'm going to scroll down until I get to that particular date. All right, here we go. This is what I want to see. All right. So scrolling down, he's practicing, he's getting better trade. You can see the money. You see right here, July he made $54. Right here he made $188. He kind of getting the hang of things, right? Trading, getting the hang of things. Right here he lost $364. That's July 29th. Let's keep going. Right here, now he's trading paper money right here because you see that gold stripe tells you they're on paper money, right? He got 125, made 122, made 190, going back and forth, so on and so on. Let's keep going. 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 Now he's starting to start trading real money coming up, right? Right here, boom. This is when he started trading real money. The reason why you can see he's starting to trade real money, this stuff right here is green. Where it says switch account, it says green. His position is 15% real money, 15% profit. Start trading real money. Now watch this, y'all. I want to show you guys something. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right here, he made $21 in August. He made $21 in August. Right here, he said green for lunch. It's August 30th, 2022. He made $98. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right here, he made $114 on August 31st. Right here, he made $6. Say not much but a win. This is green. The green is a win, right? $6 profit, everybody. That's September 1st. Okay. Right here, September 2nd, he made he lost $39. Okay. He's going back and forth trying to get the feel of it. Right here, September 2nd. Look at this. That's all, folks. A green day against the machine. Was red this morning until I turned into the credible green hope. LOL. Hope y'all had a green day. Hope everybody ate. He made $400, right? Look what's starting to happen, though. Things are starting to happen for him. Things are starting to go up and up and up and up for him. So keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, crap. September, $1,000 day. Boom. September, $4,000 day. He said, secured the bag this week. My birthday is Saturday the 17th. Taking a helicopter ride this weekend over Manhattan. Taking the rest of the week off. Green against the machine. $4,000, everybody. That's not what I want to show you, though. Keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. $1,000 day. Okay? Now, this is what I want to show you guys. Look right here. September the 20th. I'm going to put it right. He put this message right here. I'm going to go right here and read it. Right here I'm reading. Okay? So I'm reading it. This is what JJ said September 20th, everybody. He said, just wanted to share something. Today at work, my boss congratulated me on 5 years being with the company. The company gave me a company pin with this logo on it and a keyring LED flashlight. Yeah, I accepted it, but they really showed me their hand because I felt like an idiot. Make a long story short, I gotta stop trading my time for money. I'm actually letting another person dictate my life and my family's life. I pray every day to get out the rat race. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm going through the same thing as you are. How can I be a person that can't do what I want to do? I know y'all in this group don't know me from a can of paint, but I'm tired of this insanity. Y'all, did y'all hear he said that he was at a company for 5 years and the company gave him a company pin with the logo on it and a LED key ring? A LED key ring, and you've been with this company for 5 years. Crazy. But check this out, y'all. That's September 20th, 2022 at 8:07 p.m. The next day he came into the market and did this. September 21st, 2022. He said, could have made more, but jumped out of SPX, puts green against the machine. He meant to make $4,885. The day after he wrote this right here on September 20th, right here, the next day he came and made $4,885. And now we fast forward to today, right? We fast forward to today. Hold on 1 second. We fast forward until today, and now he said he's quitting his job. He says he's quitting his job. That's crazy, right? That's amazing, right? That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. He said he's quitting his job. Y'all, in September, he sent that message to me in a private message at first earlier that day. And I guess he wanted to post it in there as well. But he sent me that message in a private message. He was like, man, I was at this company for 5 years. 5 years, Chris. They gave me a company pen with a logo and an LED flashlight. He said he felt like an idiot. Listen, y'all can keep the flashlight. Y'all can keep the pen. I don't write anyway. I type. I don't need it. Pay me my worth. That's all I want. Pay me my worth. That's all I want. The problem is this. No matter what happens in life, they will never be able to pay you your worth. And the reason why they will never be able to pay you the worth is because your life does not have a price tag on it. Everyone on this call right now, in your life, you are Superman to your kids. You are Spider-Man to your kids. You are Superwoman to your kids. You are Batgirl to your kids. You are Superwoman, Superman to your significant other. You are the apple of someone's eye. And therefore, there's no price tag that can be on you. Granted, the majority of us, we have to work a job. So we have to do what we got to do. It's the way life is set up. Ever since Eve gave the apple to Adam. And I don't want to hear none of the women in here talk about, no, it should have been Adam. Adam ate the tree, all that stuff. I don't want to hear it. Eve gave that apple to Adam, right? Eve gave that apple to Adam, right? Don't do us women. But seriously. Okay? Your value, no one can value, but you got to do what you got to do. It's understandable. But the thing about what you should be doing is this. You should be doing something else on the side. Point in case, that's why you sit there and see that it said Christopher Jackson is a senior vice president of Fortune 500 company, used to be a vice president at Bank of America and Wells Fargo. Used to make $10.35 an hour working at Lowe's. 6 months before he's getting married. But the whole time I'm at both of those, I'm at that job at Bank of America. You know what I was doing? I was running a trucking company, running a dispatching company, running back and forth from the break room to my desk on the phone with brokers and all these things, trying to get my trucks and all that stuff loaded. Why? Because I understood no matter how much money they paid me, it was not enough for my worth. Because I can't be Superman to my kids and my family, but then come to work and I'm just another number in the whole bag of things. It don't add up. Jonathan Reynolds, if y'all know Jonathan Reynolds, right? Jonathan Reynolds had this, he had a show in California one night, right? And I fell in love with, you go to YouTube and type in Jonathan Reynolds. He has this song called Try and Make Room and whole bunch of songs. He was doing a live performance, right? And I wanted to take my wife and my mama to that concert so bad. So I remember going up downtown. I'm gonna head downtown Charlotte. I'm waiting on the train to come to take me from like exit 1 from Arrowwood exit down to downtown Charlotte. And I remember just sitting there listening to the songs in my head and like, why can't I just jump on a plane and take my family to California to this concert and then come back that same night or come back the next day? Like, why can't I do that? Because I wasn't in a position to do it. I'm making $130,000 at my job, working downtown, wearing slacks and shoes and a tie to work every day, going into meetings and leading calls and doing PowerPoint presentations and all that stuff. But I still couldn't fly my family to California if I wanted to. That's a problem. But I can give this corporation 10 hours of my day, but I can't jump on a plane and fly to California and go to a Jonathan Reynolds. Same reason why, because I got to ask for vacation time off. And because I got to worry about bills when I come back home. Just want you guys to know there's no value in your life at all. Okay? There's no value in your life at all. Okay? I know it's getting late, everybody, so I want to get y'all out of here. So let's jump right into it, though. But if y'all with me right now, if you feel me, if you understand if you felt what JJ was saying and you can relate to that, put a 1 in the chat. Throw a 1 in the chat if you can relate to that. Okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you can relate to it. Okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you can relate to it. All right? Because I understand how I feel. I understand how it feels to be trying to get money for a down payment for your house, right? And you gotta take your car that my wife's car that she paid off. We had to take her car to the bank and get a loan on the car just to put our down payment on our house because we had to move into a house because our family was starting to grow. As a man, I didn't have enough money to put down on my house. So we had to use a car that my wife paid off and take it to the bank, give them the title to the car. And I had to hear my wife say, Chris, I really do not want to do this. But I'm like, we are about to close on this house in 2 days and we have to do it. As a man, I wasn't in the position to be able to get a house for my family. And it was only 3.5% down. But I had back when I was making $10 an hour and $11 an hour and $12 an hour and $13 and $16 an hour, I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. When I started making $130,000 a year, I was still robbing Peter to pay Paul and catching up, paying Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I still had to pay them back too. The hardest thing to do in life is to catch up when you're already behind. Okay? So, everybody, let me go back to that story because that story hurt me every single time. But now we still got that car. I will never sell that car. And my wife don't ever have to worry about a car loan, a title loan, or none of that stuff ever again a day in her life. She was with me shooting in the gym. Okay? Okay? So what I have is this. Okay? I have a mastermind coming up. Okay? I have a mastermind coming up April 17th through April 21st. All right? April 17th through April 21st. April 17th through April 21st, I have a mastermind coming up. In this mastermind, everybody, I'm going to show you more than I showed JJ. Okay? I'm going to show you more than what I showed JJ. But what I want to do is I want to take you and start you on that process of how Joshua in April 2022, he made his first trade. Right? April 2022, he made his first trade. He made $33. And then like I showed you, he started having $1,000 days. I want to show you how JJ went from making $18 here, $30-something here, $100-something here to having $4,000 days and quitting his job. Okay? I want to show you the same way that I showed them how to do that and my team showed them how to do that. I want to show you how to do the same thing. April 17th through April 21st, I'm breaking it all down to you. I'm breaking it all down to you. It's a 5-day mastermind. In this mastermind, we go over everything. If you was in the previous mastermind and you in the chat right now, tell me what you thought about it. Put a fireball if you thought it was a fire. If you thought it was fire. If you was in the previous mastermind, put a fireball in the chat if you thought it was fire. Put a fireball in the chat if you thought it was fire. Okay? In this mastermind, everybody, what we do is I spend time with you. 5 days. And I tell you, give me 5 days. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is not for everybody. I used to say the stock market was for everybody. I used to say that. But then I realized it's not for everybody. Okay? It's not for everybody at a certain time in their life. It's for everybody, but it's not for everybody at a certain time in their life. Chris, what do you mean? Some people may say this is some good information, but they just don't do anything with it. So it's not the right time for them at this time in their life. Some people tonight on this webinar is literally listening to what I'm saying and like, man, after this call, I'm going to watch that 2-hour video that he was talking about, that two-hour tutorial on EMAs. And then I'm going to watch that other video, that other 3-hour video that he has on his YouTube page, that 3-hour video talking about support and resistance. I'm going to go watch those videos. And then from there, I want to know more. And I want to know more. And I want to know more. And I want to know more. That individual can end up like JJ and end up like Josh Woe, having $1,000 days, $2,000 days, and being able to quit their job. Okay? That individual will be able to do that because that individual is ready for that change. That individual is tired of working that job that they're currently working. Okay? Yes, that individual is tired. All right? So, like I said previously, everybody, right here in the chat, it's $497. Okay? It's two prices. It's $497 for VIP. What is VIP? VIP is this. VIP starts at 6 p.m. and it goes to 9 p.m. 6 p.m. and it goes to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 5 days. And for 4 days, we trade live from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay, from 11 a.m. to noon, we trade live for 4 days straight. That's what the VIP gets. 4 days of live trading, and they get from 6 to 9 the coaching part where I'm teaching you everything from A to Z. Okay, regular admission starts at 7 p.m. All right, that Monday through Friday, and they get 1 day of live trading. Okay, 1 day of live trading where I'm trading the actual real market so you guys can kind of see it yourself. Okay, that's the difference between VIP. That's the difference between VIP and regular admission. Okay, so the link is right there in the chat. Okay, I just put the link in the chat. If this is something that you want to take the next step and learn more, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. At $497, I'm not gonna be one of those cheesy people that say, "Hey, I can charge you. This is $5,000, but today and today only, it's gonna be $497." No, it's not today and today only. It's $497. That's the price. I'm not gonna do the cheesy stuff with you and give you a whole list of you get this. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna just be completely honest with you and tell you what it is. It's $497 the price. 5-day class. I can literally charge. After I stop doing the mastermind, I'm gonna put this on my website for probably like $1,400, $1,500, and people gonna go through it and on their own. But it's only $497 for you to be live and in person with me, or $297 to be live in person with me. Okay. Now, Josh Woe paid $499. You think about this investment, y'all. In June 2022, Josh Woe paid $499 for a 3-day class. A 3-day class, $499. And now, today, or 3 days ago, he put his 2 weeks notice in his job. And you see, I showed you guys his posting. We went back in time and I showed you his posting. He's making thousands of dollars. $4,000 here, $2,000 here, $1,000 here. And he paid $499. Was that a good investment for him? In the chat, was that a good investment for him, yes or no? Thank you, Shalonda. That was a great investment for him. That was JJ. Josh Woe took the class April 2022. Josh Woe spent $499 for a 3-day course. Josh Woe is now having $1,000 days trading stock options. Was that a good investment for her? For him. Kia Gaines. She took the class November 2021. November 2021, Kia Gaines. Matter of fact, let me show this to you guys right quick. Kia Gaines, matter of fact, I'll show it to you in a minute. Kia Gaines took the class November 2021. January, was it January, I think? Maybe January. Kia Gaines had an $8,000 trade this year. She paid $499 for a 3-day class. Was that a good investment for her? Let me show that to y'all. Let me show y'all Kia Gaines, because I'm proud of Kia. All right. And that's the link again right there, everybody. Let me show y'all Kia right quick in the Discord chat. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to get y'all out of here in like, give me 15 more minutes. We're going to be out of here. We're going to find out who's going to win that month, who's going to get their bill paid. We're going to get out of here, okay? All right, check this out. Let me find Kia. Jump to present. There we go. That's how I get down there. Let's find Kia Games. Where you at, Miss Kia? This is Shaq right here. Shaq said she won $1,100. I'm just happy going through this. This is JJ. He said he was up $400 but got greedy, ended up losing $970. We show wins and losses. Here we go. Kia Games right here. March 11th, 2023. Last week, like a week and a half ago. Today's return. Look at this. Today's return, $4,000. Total return, $8,000. Yeah, I can pull receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt after student after student after student after student after student after student. The ones that put that work in and put the effort in. Look when Kia Games came in though. This is March 11, 2023. Let's go to Kia Games. Kia Games. There we go. Let's go to the old first. Kia Games showed up December right here. This is Kia Lil Wave Ellis. She showed up December 8th, 2021 at 4:20 p.m. All right, look at this. December 8th, Kia Gaines showed up. Okay? And let's go see one of the first trades she put out here. Right here. December 13th. Right here. Look at the dates, y'all. I bring up these dates. I want you guys to see it. December 13th, 2021, 10:43 a.m. Kia Gaines said, dang, just lost $60 on Apple. I saw my entry pre-market but held off when I should have placed it put earlier. That's okay. Still watching the market end of exit day execution. That's what she said, right? Then we jump here. That was 2021, December 2021. Then we jump here to March 2023. She's still going, y'all. And she made what? A $4,000 day and an $8,000 total return on her investment. Do y'all see this? I'm literally just going into my Discord chat and showing y'all this. The individual that put the work in, the individual that fights for this, the individual that understands that 6 months to a year, this can change their life, they get results. The individual who thinks they're going to get this and fly by, get this information overnight, and that's what it is, they're going to be good to go, will not get results. Point blank, period. But the one that fights, the one that learns, the one that studies, the one that focuses, the one that comes to the trainers and do what they're supposed to do, those individuals win. And it's life-changing for them. We're not talking about a small life change. We're talking about a major life change. We're talking about somebody make $4,000 in one day. Some people don't make $4,000 every pay period. Some people don't make $4,000 a year. $4,000 a year is $48,000. $4,000 a month is $48,000 a year. Some people do not make that from their full-time job. Kia Gaines made it in one day. It's crazy. Okay? So, once again, like I said, we have right here $497. Okay? $497 access, VIP access. Okay? A couple more things before we get out of here. Then we're actually going to go through, got about 10 more minutes. We're going to get out of here. So y'all work with me for like 10 minutes. Okay? Here's another testimony, right? And the link is in the chat if you want to sign up. The link is in the chat. Check this out. This is November 23rd, 2021, right? This is what he said. He said, I just want to thank you, bro. You are the GOAT. If it wasn't for your hard work to figure this out and then reach out, I wouldn't be here. Dreams that went dormant are coming to the surface because not only am I making way more money than I ever did, but I also have way more time than I ever did as an adult. With your help, I'm changing my life. I said, all praise to the Most High. Congrats, bro. I love hearing stuff like this. Let's eat. He said, I watched 3 months in a row before I started trading live, and I still play it safe. I snatched that 10% and be on my way. Man, I wish you and your family all the blessings. And like you say, all praise to the Most High. I said, yes, sir, all praise to the Most High. And that's how we do it, in and out. Let me know if you need anything. Let's keep going. Another one. You are the truth, brother. I have never had a class like yours before. You saved me money and gave me more information than I ever heard, and also make it simple enough for the average person to understand. God bless you, man. I said, all praise to the Most High. Take it a day at a time, bro, and you will see your account start to grow. Here's another one. This is January 25th, 2023. Right? This one actually touched me as well, right? This one he said, hey, Chris, first trade ever. Took the class in February 2022. Listen now. He said, hey, Chris, first trade ever. Took the class in February 2022. I was intimidated by the chart, so I never took a stab at it. Right? He said, until today, made $114 on SPY on his very first trade. Y'all listen. This brother took the class February 2022. February 2022. And did not make his first trade until a year later on January 25th. 11 months later, January 25th, made his first trade. And he made $114 on SPY. Right? I said, all praise to the Most High. I say, let's go. Congratulations. Then I said, how does it feel? And what made you decide to take the trade today? He said, man, I feel great. I feel a sense of confidence with the information you gave in your course to apply it to the market. I decided to trade today because you went live. I was planning on doing it today, but after seeing you trade live on YouTube, it gave me the much needed motivation to implement what I've learned. Love you, brother. Praises to the Most High. Gots to be more careful. Gots to be more careful. Gots to be more careful. It's crazy. That's crazy. It took him a whole year to do it. But that's the thing about it. It doesn't matter if it takes you a year. Because with the stock market, you never late. You never late. No matter what time. No matter if you walk into work at the job working 3 minutes late. Oh, you late to work? No, I know I'm late. I knew I was late when I got the car. I knew I was late when I left the house this morning. I knew I was going to be late when you told me I was. I knew I was late when you told me I was late. The stock market, you can't be late. But a year later, 1 year later, he decided to make a trade because he saw me trade live on Wednesday. That's why every Wednesday I trade live, everybody. Every Wednesday I trade live. Every Wednesday I trade live. Why do you trade live, Chris? I trade live so everyone can see it in real life. And I'm someone that does what I say I'm doing. I'm not someone that took a class and took a class and now I'm out here just teaching how to trade stock options. No, I trade stock options daily. I win and I lose. But as you follow me, you're going to see that I win more than I lose. Okay? This is life changing, everybody. All right, so this is what I want to do. I'm going to get y'all out of here, okay? I enjoyed this, and hopefully you enjoyed it as well. But it's time to give out or pay some bills, okay? So this is what I want to do. That's what I want to do, okay? 1 second, here we go. Boom. Here's the link again. But this is what I want to do. In order to qualify, right? In order to qualify for the $200, what I want you to do is, everybody right now, I want you to screenshot me on this picture. I'm just kidding. Well, screenshot me, right, on this picture, and I want you to go to my Instagram page and tag me on Instagram. That's all you gotta do. Take a screenshot of me, go to my Instagram, tag me on Instagram. Tag me in your story, tag me on your post or whatever. Just tag me at CJack130. That's all you gotta do. And what I'm gonna do is, once they start coming through, right? Once they start coming through, I'm gonna have my team pull out one person, and whoever that one person is, that person is going to win $200. I'm gonna Zelle them $200. I don't have Cash App. My Cash App don't work. Also, everybody, if somebody's writing you on Instagram, it's not me. If you got a message from CJack130 with an underscore and an exclamation mark or dots and all that stuff, it's not me. I will never write you unless you write me first. Okay? If you do not have Instagram, Ms. Bertha, do you have Facebook, Ms. Bertha? Do you have Facebook? You got to have one of them to qualify for it. Okay? All right, now after you done it, in the chat, comment done. Okay? After you done, I want everybody to comment done. If you've done it, comment done. Comment done. My team is looking on Instagram and Facebook right now to see who's doing it. Okay? Comment done after you do it. Comment done. Everybody, take a picture, screenshot, comment done. Listen to this, everybody. What JJ was able to do, is extraordinary. Was extraordinary. Point blank simple. Point blank extraordinary. He was able to quit his job, spend more time with his family now. One second. Spend more time with his family now and not have to worry about income coming into his household. Because he has a way to make money every single day. Every single day. They coming in, y'all. I see them. They're coming in. I see they coming in every single day. What's different from you and JJ? What is different from you and JJ? What makes JJ different than you? That's why I go into the Discord chat and show you the beginning, where Kia started at, where JJ started at, and where Josh Rowe started. I show you their beginning, and I take you through that journey and show you where they're at currently. There's no difference between you and JJ, you and Josh Rowe, you and Kia Gaines. The only difference is they already started. They went through that year, that 6 months to a year of grinding it out, learning it, grinding it out, learning it, grinding out, learning it. The stock market is not a trend. The stock market is not a trend. What do you mean, Chris, not a trend? The stock market is not like skinny leg jeans. It's not going to be in style one season, it's going the next season. The stock market is going to be here forever. And if you understand that you don't have to get the whole pie, you just need a piece of it, like Martin Lawrence on the movie Life, just need a piece of the pie. You can change your whole life. If you make $100 a day, that's $25,000 a year. Think about how much $25,000 a year can impact your life and change your life. How many times have you said, if I didn't have to pay my mortgage payment this month, or I didn't have to pay my light bill or gas bill or car payment this month, how it can change your life? How many times have you sat down there and got on the phone and said, hey, baby, can you pick up the kid? Can you pick up such and such from baseball practice or football practice or dance practice? I got to stay at work late. I'm not going to be able to pick him up. How many times have you done that? The question is not how many times have you done it, how many times do you want to do it again? If anybody's a parent, you don't ever want to pick up your phone and ask somebody to go pick up your kid because you stuck at work. Your kid's sick at school. Oh, can you go pick up my kid from school and such and such? No, you want to be able to just go and pick up your kid. Because your kid at baseball or football or dance practice, and they want to see you there, not somebody else. When I was a kid, my coach used to pick me up and take me to practice. My coach would come to my house and pick me up and take me to practice. Why? Because my mom and daddy was at work. Change your life. Change your life. Change your life. The next mastermind is April 17th through April 21st. I will guarantee you what you're going to learn. You will not get this information ever for the price that it's at right now. I don't care whose class you take. I can't speak on anybody else's class. I cannot. I'm sure it's good information. But I know what I put into it, because I'm not just doing this for you. I've been charged with this mission, right? I've been charged with this mission to teach people how to trade stock options. When I sat down at that table, in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and this guy told me about trading stock options, the Most High at that very moment charged my life with teaching somebody how to trade stock options. So when I teach stock options, I teach it not to please the individual that I'm teaching to please the Most High, because he's the one that brought the individual, you, to me to learn from. So therefore, if I let you down, I'm ultimately letting the Most High down. That's how I look at it. Because he gave me the charge to do it. I didn't wake up one morning and say, I'm gonna start trading. I'm gonna trade stock options. I didn't go to college and get a master's degree in college to teach stock options. Didn't know what stock options was. I went and got a master's in healthcare administration. Crap that got to do with stock options. Nothing. So what I'm telling you is this. If you want to learn how to trade stock options, better yet, if you want to get back your time, better yet, if you want to not have to worry about paying the light bill, gas bill, phone bill, better yet, if you don't want to have to worry about ever paying your mortgage or your car payment ever again out of your paycheck, learn this skill set. If you don't learn from me, learn from somebody. If you don't learn from me, learn it from somebody. But I'll tell you this one thing right here. If you're still on this call right now, we've been going from 7:30, it's 9:49, and you're still on this call right now, that says something about you. And this is what it says about you. It tells me that you're a Joshua. It tells me and shows me that you're Joshua. This is my last thing. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to give the money away. Okay? Chris, what the crap do you mean you're a Joshua? What does that mean? What are you talking about? In the Bible, most people don't realize, in the Bible, Moses was charged with freeing the children of Israel out of their captivity and taking them into the wilderness and taking them into the promised land. Okay? But people don't fit. Once you read that story, you realize that Moses never took the children of Israel out of Egypt into the promised land. He took them out of Egypt into the wilderness. And Moses never made it into the promised land. The Most High said, you'll be able to see it, but you will not be able to go into the promised land. But there was somebody the whole time sitting beside Moses. Every time Moses went to the top of the mountain to have a conversation with the Most High, Joshua would stand at the bottom or in the middle of the mountain while Moses went to the top of the mountain, and he was there waiting on Moses to come down from the top. So when the Most High told Moses, you're going to die, you're not going to lead the children of Israel into the promised land, he charged Joshua. Go read it, Joshua 1, in the book of Joshua, first chapter of Joshua. He charged Joshua with the charge of taking the children of Israel out of captivity in the wilderness into the promised land flowing with milk and honey. I've been charged, I am Joshua. I've been charged with taking my family out of their captivity into their promised land. My great-great-great-great-grandparents didn't do it. My great-grandparents didn't do it. I don't even know who my great-great-grandparents is. I don't know who they are. My grandparents didn't do it. My parents couldn't do it. They did a great job, but they couldn't do it. Why couldn't they do it? They didn't have the knowledge and the information that we have right now. But now I'm here, and I've been charged with taking my entire family from their captivity into their promised land flowing with milk and honey. And that's what I'm going to do. When I sat down at that table in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and that stock option was introduced to me, that was my picking up the torch and the passing of the Most High giving me the charge to take my family into the promised land. And now every individual in my family, my daughter, my kid, my 4 boys that I got, 3 boys here, 1 on the way, and my daughter, they will know about this stock market. My nieces and nephews, they will know about this stock market. They will understand that wealth have been built in America from the stock market. And they will have the same opportunities that every other individual on this earth has. My kids and my family will have this information and have this knowledge. It took me till I was in my 30s to find out about this information. They're going to know about it when they're 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So if you're Joshua, it's time for you to take charge and lead your family into the promised land. Doesn't matter if it's doing stock options, real estate, Toro, trucking, whatever it may be you may do to get your family out of their captivity into their promised land. But just do it. And do it with every bone in your body. Every bone in your body. I wake up I can't wait till tomorrow morning at 9:30 when the market opens so I can start trading. Okay? All right. My team done gave it to me, everybody. Once again, here's the link. Right here. Boom. That's the link. Join on in. That's the link if you want to be part of the the mastermind coming up. All right, let me see the team sent to me. I want to pull up. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on YouTube, follow me on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and all that stuff they be saying. Subscribe, like, comment. It just went away. Where is it? 1 second, everybody. Oh, here you go. Boom. There we go. All right. The person is Findings with Francis. Findings with Francis. Findings with Francis. Findings with Francis. Got my zero. Oh, that okay. Miss Francis Hunt. Okay, it's Francis Hunt, everybody. That's good stuff. Good stuff. What's your Zelle? Matter of fact, text me your Zelle to this number right here. 9715. All right, Miss Francis, text me your Zelle to that number right now. I'm gonna send that Zelle over to you right now. Okay, I'm gonna send it over to you right now. All right, everybody, listen. This is a webinar. We'll be here next Sunday as well. This I want you guys to do. If you're truly and seriously wanting to do this, what I want you to do is two things. I want you to sign up for the next mastermind. Then once you sign up for the mastermind, there's a course in there. It's a free course for you. Some of you guys may have purchased it for $7, but the course is in there as well. I want you to watch that 3-hour course of me breaking down support and resistance and decision-making time, where I said the 9 EMA and 21 EMA. I want you guys to go and watch that video. Those two foundational pieces are going to start changing your life. It's like building a house. When you first building a house, you got to have the foundational pieces to it. Okay? You got to have a foundation piece. Me and my wife right now at this very moment, we're building a house. Okay? We're building a house on an acre of land, building a house out in the country, not the far country, but we're building a house, and we was down there today, and they built the basement walls and all the foundation. Now they're framing the basement and all that good stuff. Okay? So what I want you guys to do one time, hey, everybody, put CYC in the chat. Francis, send me your Zelle information to that number I just sent to you. All right? Congratulations. I see it, Miss Francis Hunt. I got you. Matter of fact, let's stay on. Let me make sure. I want you guys to know that I'm not bluffing at all. I want to show you that I'm giving Miss Francis some money, because some people don't get the money sometimes. And if you're in the mastermind, I still got to send. I'm going through my emails. I still got to send those things out. Let's see. Miss Francis Hunt. 1 second. All right. Let's send this out. Zelle. Send. Email. Boom. Yep. 200. And I'm going to say trading, send, okay. Authorization code. Good gracious, me do all this stuff. Authorization code. Booyah in the game. There we go. All right, everybody. There it goes. Sent out to Miss Francis Hunt. There you go. Miss Francis Hunt, congratulations once again. Everybody, Wednesday, if you're not on my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, go to my YouTube channel. Wednesday, we will be trading live. Also on Sunday, we'll be here Sunday again for another webinar, and I'm going to go over support and resistance so you kind of understand that relationship as well. But everyone else, here's the link one more time, okay? I want to see you April 17th. In that mastermind. Is going to be a game changer for you. It's going to show you some things it's going to show you a lot of things you never knew existed in the stock market world. You can literally go into the market and make hundreds to $1,000s a day. Until next time, everybody, all praise to the Most High. Y'all have a good one.